Hey guys, Ashley here, also known as the HD fan. I'm back today with my brand new video about the four horsewomen, and today we're going to talk about Sasha Banks. Before I get into that, I'm going to do a little bit of an update, channel update. After I do Charlotte and Sasha Banks, I'm going to start with my couple stuff. Like I said to you guys earlier, that it was really hard because I just don't want it to be a blank screen when I talk about my couples. I want to show edits with them, and you guys can hear my audio over the edit that's playing. I want to do that, so just please be patient. I am really being indecisive on what couple I want to talk about next. I already took screenshot photos of the couples that I want to talk about, but I can't decide who I want to talk about first. So just please bear with me. I definitely want to talk about it. Like I said, it's not a long couple list. It's just very short couples that I like. I actually felt like a connection to. I felt a connection with through the screen that I feel like they should end up together. But today's video, let's talk about Sasha Banks and why I personally. These are my four horsewomen rants. What I don't like about any of them. And I should be clear here. I'm not a fan of any of them. So personally, this might just be me talk about what I don't like. Maybe there might be some cons in here, but most likely I'm just gonna talk about what I don't like. And let's talk about the one and only Sasha Banks. Now, where do I even begin with her? This one is really a doozy because she has a lot of fans that really kiss her ass. She has a lot of fans who honestly think that she's been held down underneath water and she was never able to get back up from the surface. And I honestly just feel like Sasha Banks is really full of herself. I've already made a video about her being a crybaby. I feel like she's really full of herself. I think she's very egotistical and very selfish and just very out for herself. I don't think she cares about any other woman in that locker room besides herself. All she cares about is getting her cake and eating it too. And I never personally was a fan of her. I didn't watch NXT, so I'm not going to talk about their NXT experiences, what they did on the roster. But I feel like ever since she came to the main roster, it was always smoke and mirrors. It was always just forced. Like I said, her and Charlotte, the rivalry, it was. It's really. I don't even know what to say about that feud because a part of me wants to say it's good, but then I'm thinking like that feud didn't really have much no emotional depth. It was all just about I'm better than you, you're better than me, and let's just keep flopping the titles. Let's just keep having 5-star matches to prove to everybody we can do this with no real storyline in between anything. So I say I can appreciate the feud because of what the matches brung. I thought they killed it, whether it was a Monday Night Raw match or a pay-per-view match. I thought they killed it. I thought they should have been the main event at Roadblock and the line. I don't know. As much as I love Roman Reigns, I don't know why him and Kevin Owens main event of that show. That main event was boring. It was dull, and it lasted 30 minutes before Chris Jericho came out there. I thought her and Charlotte had a way better match. It was really good. It kept me on my toes. I thought they killed it with the Iron Woman match. I thought it really lived up to the expectations. But Sasha Banks just kept losing the feud. She was such a loser in the feud. And she just kept, her title reigns didn't last more than a fucking week. She was easily treated like the Marty Jannetty. Charlotte was the Shawn Michaels, and she was like, and even compare her to Shawn Michaels is just like, I can't believe I just said that. But in the courtesy of this joke, Charlotte was Shawn Michaels and she was Marty Jannetty. Where she was now, I don't think Sasha Banks was ever taken seriously as a star on the main roster. Now, like I just said, smoke and mirrors. I think they all have smoke and mirrors, but I think when you think about it, I feel like WWE was more behind Charlotte, Becky, and Bayley's title reigns than they ever were behind Sasha's title reigns. And I don't know. I just feel like Sasha Banks, she just never ate to me. I thought her mic skills were really, really bad. I thought they were really bad. Everyone said she had fantastic mic skills. I was thinking bitch, where? Her mic skills are really atrocious. Atrocious. When we talk about bad mic skills, she's up there with the Bella Twins to me. She just never was able to find her footing on the mic. I don't think she can have a good storyline. All her matches are easily the same. I'm better than you. I'm here to steal the show. She just can't have a good rivalry with anybody. I don't think she's bad in the ring. I think her and Charlotte are the best two in the ring. I know she might have some moments when she's botchy, And I think that's because she likes to take more risks. I think she likes to be a little bit more athletic in the ring, showing off different sides of her, and I appreciate that. That's why the one kind of give Sasha Banks in here is that she could be a little bit athletic. Now let's talk about. I feel like her personality has been the same since NXT. She has not evolved as a talent. None of them have. All there is just face and heel turns. They have not evolved as a talent. I want to see more from them as characters, and I feel like I'm seeing the same thing with her or with any of them. I feel like her heel turn 2019 was just fake heat. She didn't even get any heat. I don't even think anyone really booed. I think everyone, when she turned heel on the tie, people were chanting. People weren't even booing; they were chanting like this is what they all were waiting for. Kind of same thing with Becky Lynch. It was just fake heat. Like a heel should not be getting cheered. I understand if you're a fan of them and you realize that they might have been getting held down. It was just I don't get it. I just don't understand that when a person turns heel that might be a smart favorite, why the fuck are they getting cheered? I just don't get it. It don't make sense to me. I thought her heel turn was just very marky. She was just being a mark. Oh, I deserve more better. I should have been the main event. I'm a better wrestler than Charlotte and Becky and Ronda Rousey. She would just be a mark, and she's just so full of herself, guys. And I'm very happy that she decided to leave the company. I'm just wondering when the hell her release forms are coming because if someone like let's say if Liv Morgan walked out, do you think Liv Morgan would have gotten away with Charlotte with Sasha Banks gotten away with going to another company and winning another title? No, Liv Morgan would have got fired. And the fact that she hasn't been fired is showing that there's definitely favoritism backstage, and I just don't think that's fair. You don't walk out on what this TV show is airing and tell your boss that you're not going to compete for a title and then go to another company and win another title and then try to throw everybody underneath the bus with WWE. WWE has given you everything on a freaking silver platter. Everything you can ever ask for, they're giving it to you. And all you have to do is complain. That is just ridiculous to me. They gave you the main event at WrestleMania. They gave you multi-time championships. They gave you forced moments, and you still complaining about it? She's full of herself. She sucks, and I hope she never comes back to the company. That's how I feel about Sasha Crybaby Banks.